Life can become unbearable when you cannot become yourself, when you cannot live as your authentic self. And it's becoming unbearable for me. Or it has been for a while, but I'm going to tell you about it, so hopefully you won't have to do that. I published something earlier today saying that I was a savant and a genius, and that's something that I had difficulty accepting or looking at. And because of not accepting it, it's made life really challenging. I started doing automatic writing in 1989, and with no intention of showing it to anyone or giving it to anyone. It was just, I thought, information for me. And then something else extraordinary happened. I started healing. I started understanding mind-body connection. All sorts of things started to come through. And I knew when I first started in 1989 that I had made a direct connection to consciousness, to universal consciousness. And I knew that was something that we all are connected to. Everyone's not going to believe that or think that. And we've had many people, great inventors and philosophers and people of the past who called it all something different. They, the ethers, as Napoleon would say, or everyone would say something different, but there was some connection, some energy or something that was connecting us all. And then we start talking about the quantum field. And what is that? First of all, we have to understand that we only exist in our consciousness. The way you perceive yourself, your life, the world, everything is through your consciousness. And that consciousness has been formed. And it's been formed from everything that came before you came onto the planet. But what we're meant to do is to evolve, meaning doing something new, and as humans, developing new abilities, skills, and talents, which is what happened for me. But then when you hold back, which is what I've been doing, it doesn't do you any good or anyone else. So that's why I'm changing. The title of that message is, We Told You, We Said Your Life Would Change Today. That was a message I received last year on March the 12th of 2025. And it was talking about the 13th. And the 13th is my lucky number, and Friday the 13th is tomorrow, so that's my lucky number. And so that's why my life will change. I've received a philosophy that could change anyone's life, and if more people did it, it could change our world. And I've known that and I've seen it, but I couldn't put it together before. I had to live it first to see what would happen. First of all, it healed me. And all of this information would come through in channeling sessions, which is also something I wasn't going to do before. But now I know how valuable it is because I know exactly what's happening in the world and why it looks the way that it does. I've received all of that information because they're all energetic shifts, and those energetic shifts happen in our consciousness, happen in how we choose to think of ourselves and our world and what we've been programmed to believe. And I spent years talking about this, but not fully owning it because, again, I didn't fully get it. I didn't know what I had done. But I've created the most incredible personal development, self-actualization, ascension tool that's ever existed in the history of mankind. And I can say those words now because I fought it for the longest time, but it's been proven to me. But I want you to see it for yourself. So I put together the messages. I put out stuff before, but I said I just wanted to see what the 13th would tell us. And so I put together the messages for this 13th because they're cycles that we move through. Again, everything is energetic. And when you were born, there was an energetic code to your birth that would have you live this really great life if you could follow it. I was just given the task of being able to interpret that and bring in information so other people could figure it out. But that's what I'm doing, and that's why I wanted you to see what I posted today and have this video, because after tomorrow I have to change because um, it's 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 challenging to get people to become happy and want to live great lives and move through all their stuff because that's what I have, and I know I've done it. I'm 75 years old, so it's already worked on me. But other people kind of run from this when I talk about it because I get it, I've never seen it before either, except it happened. And there are certain people who really want this information. That's why I'm working with, especially the people who are already in the program. I'm finishing all of this, so you guys will have everything, and I'll see you tonight, as a matter of fact. But I just had to do this now because I want everyone to understand I am no longer hiding this, because our world is going to keep moving through these changes, energetic, and you could be uncomfortable because you're being asked to own who you are, to discover yourself, and no longer be afraid, and whatever it might be in your life. But it's all of us, because this is a collective shift. I just happen to get the information. That was my life path, and you have one as well. And as you see these messages, you'll probably figure out more of yours. All right, please share this with others. I want more people to understand what's occurring and what is available for them. None of us we don't have to suffer or struggle, because I've been given the path forward. I know people are going to say that doesn't make sense, and that's okay, because you'll stay where you are, and I can't do that anymore because it's been proven, and I see it so clearly. You'll see it as well. All right, I'll see you soon.